Alright, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so back with Dome Keeper. It has been a hot minute since I have last played, but hey, we are back. Let's go ahead and go back to the engineer. I am just in the mood to do a drone yard. I don't know about any of the other things. I'm wondering if drone yard with iron worms might be an interesting way to play. In the past, I've done teleporter because I think teleporter drone yard is very strong, but hey, maybe that could be fun too. Not with barren lands though. What about defective weapons? Your dome's main weapon has been destroyed. Dome's main weapon has been destroyed. So that's this. Like, how do you fight? How do you fight with two without? How do you do like the shockwave hammer? The missile launcher? I don't know how you do it. The autocannon? It doesn't say that it's any easier or harder. I don't know if you have to be faster or slower. Like, if you're playing with the sword, do you still get to use, like, the defensive plate? Or is that completely off the table? If I use the drone yard, does the drone yard still spawn shooters? Either way, it's very interesting. I think what I'm going to do is barren lands. And because it's barren, there's a lot of traveling. Because there's going to be a lot of distance between things. So we will do the very basic build, which is the teleporter and the drone yard. And just, like, honestly, just kick back, relax. We're playing Dome Keeper, and we are just enjoying the standard build of it. Here, the iron is a cool little blue color, which is interesting. Oh, I should grab this. Early on, the teleporter is really not worth it. Because it's just so slow to charge up. But hey, we'll make it work. We did start with some water available, which is really big because the first water allows us to get a second drone built. So we're very happy about that. That's gonna make this a lot faster, as always. We could have faster teleportation, but normally the next thing I upgrade is drill speed. That way I can, like, one-shot a whole bunch of this stuff. I really should have gone back to that side. There's one more iron thing available. Also, I have half a mind to, oops, sorry about that. To stay close to base, because it's probably almost bad guy time. But lots of easy substrates to kick through here. I mean, is it time? Is there baddies? I don't know. I feel like it's so close that I want to buy this. Yeah. And there we go. Remember, our drones are still collecting materials, so we'll let them chunk that one last piece in, and then we can get a quick speed upgrade as well. We need water to get a whole bunch of the different upgrades I'm interested in. Right, more drones, better teleportation, all that fun jazz. But this is fine. Remember, this is supposed to be a barren map, right? Where we go very long distances without finding things, and when we do find them, they're not that dense. Quite frankly, the amount of stuff we found so far indicates to me that this is not that barren. Quite frankly. Maybe I'm just got pretty lucky with a couple of hits in a row, but that's fine. We've got lots of time before the bugs hit us here. At least I feel that way, but maybe that's not true. I should be touching my teleporter early, though. It does take a lot of seconds to channel it. And I don't have faster speed or more drones, right? So what's really kind of tricky right now is how slow we are at gathering all those resources. I actually have quite a few, like, minerals discovered. What I might do is get the first level of carry capacity. And I don't know that I'll carry them all the way. But I could do a quick... Oh, no! Okay. Oh, it did cancel it. I started teleporting there, and I did not want to teleport because it's such a long charge time. You know what? I'm this close. I can take these in. We might buy, like, a laser upgrade or something, but... Right now, we're just so low on water. And the water is what really enables... Oh, there you go. Just needed to tap one to the side here. And look at that. Even a mechanical piece as well. So I can probably take all of this. That's why you gotta check your corners. You never know. So this should be a new gadget for us. And the water should be some drone upgrades or a teleporter upgrade or both. A furnace. Install furnace with a chimney. Its smoke delays the next monster attack. I've never used the furnace, so let's go ahead and try it. How does it work? Install furnace. Burn iron in the furnace for extended delay. Enhance the smokes for a greater baseline delay. Burn water for additional delay. And then this makes it so that one piece of iron lasts 4 cycles. I mean, this is a pretty interesting build. It's not really it, fan, but iron delay is only 6 seconds. Iron burn time, 2 cycles. So this makes it worse in a way, I would say. But I guess you can make a taller stack. We will see. Let's also take a second to get a stronger laser. And I guess more health. Again, oh, actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'm pretty sure I have enough for doubling our drones. We do have water and iron available below. Our collectors are just very slow. There we go. I'm heading back to the center because if we do find things, it'll be a shorter travel time for our drones to connect. And that's exactly what we're looking for right now, is short travel times. Especially with how slow our drones actually are. So yeah, I feel like we got pretty lucky. We hit a lot of the things that we were looking for. And we're continuing along. More water. Okay, lovely. More iron. It's always a little bit sad when the iron is, when you're digging up into it, because it all falls to the bottom. But that wasn't so bad. We're low on time before the next wave, but I can probably hit the dirt a bit. And now I need to be back. Alright. I mean, that did something, I feel. Upgrades. Again, looking at you, you give me 10 more seconds per round to do work. Versus gaining 3 seconds of teleporter time or like 20% more move speed. Give me the baseline fumes and let's just try it. Let's just lean into the tech that we have, you know? It's new, it's different, it's fun. You can see in the bottom left there's like a second timer, so that's what we're gaining by default now. And we might get so rich that we're able to feed in iron to extend the length further. In a way that kind of falls off, because I feel like the round timers naturally go up over time, right? So it's just a bit strange. Oh, one moment. All right, back at him. Whoa! There's actually a lot of time left in this round, so I will take that mining speed buff and see if we can quickly find anything. Our digging strength, our movement speed, and everything I think is higher when you have this red thing that you consume. You can grow like mushrooms and other power-ups from, well, the mushroom farm and other gadgets that I like never take, but the red one that you can find on the map seems to be like a max level version of it. It always seems very potent, much stronger than the gadgets if you do use those instead. So we're here. I'm still digging up to the left. I don't think I'm going to find any cool artifacts or gadgets up this way, but it feels like I want to find all the resources that are close to base first, in the hopes that it makes it easier for our drones to get our stuff back. So what's this? Fuel the furnace. Stock 1 to be burned. Each one lasts for 2 cycles and delays the monsters by an additional 6 seconds. How do I do it? Like, I have to, like, literally... I don't, like... I guess I have to literally carry them up and drop them there instead, right? Let's get a turn speed on the laser. Focusing down the right side. I'd love to have some other gadgets actually help with combat, but I guess that's too much to ask for. Let's get a better teleportation speed, though. Going all the way down to best teleportation speed, though, feels like a waste at this point. Like, I'm not that hung up on the couple seconds we lose. We're gaining a lot of time from that furnace just passively. Though I feel like upgrading it to consume iron and stuff would normally be a pretty good pick. But because we have the drones carrying all the materials in, I don't want to have to manually go and catch drones on the way in with ore. Right? There's not really going to be ore available to stack if they're always chomping it immediately upon return. Let's stay out of that orange strata. I don't feel quite strong enough to chew through it. I'm trying to do the standard mining thing where you go 2 layers in between, but we found more orange, so we're just digging the slow way here. Because it gives you a lot of chances to reveal things like that. Ooh, not bad. Okay, digging this all out. I should really, like, make a habit of carrying things a little bit closer to the entrance, but that's fine. This is not gonna have a chance to get back in time, but I could do a little bit of brief mining. I want to upgrade my my drill so I dig faster, but I'm not finding that much ore, so I guess it's a good thing that I wasn't able to throw it away. Upgrades, drone speed is fine. And more drones. I mean, now the drones are overkill for the amount of mining I'm able to do. Which is a good problem to have. It just means I need to invest in more drilling. Our dome health is staying good. I'd really like to find ore before digging this out, because I'm worried that my drones are going to run out of things to do. There we go. Nice. Huge pocket. Huge. Connect it real nice so it's easy to get to. Oh wow, even more behind. How lovely. This is a huge deposit. This is like the best we could ask for. And, okay, well now I've got the time. The drones can work through that pile here while we do a very slow dig. And there's no wasted potential. Yeah, I feel like the furnace is a little bit overkill in terms of economic upgrades, just because, like, the extra time... Like, it's great, it multiplies with how efficient the drones are for excavating, right? Like, that's great, we're all working together here. But you really, like, need to use your economy to get more power. And I'm nervous that, like, I just don't have a ton of combat power. That's fine. Maybe this gadget will be the difference. Maker, underground station, stun laser. I mean, look, stun laser is kind of what I'm looking for here, to be honest. Upgrades. I really wanted the upgraded drill. I have a lot of water. Interestingly enough, the upgrades for the iron cost water. I might be able to catch someone coming up. I don't know. More health, more drill, more laser. What's the stun laser, I guess? It can activate while I'm not here. It can stun people more. It can be a stronger stunner. I have a lot of water, so it just felt right to spend on the water-intensive upgrades. My laser could really stand to get another upgrade. And this guy is pretty thick. I would like for him to not be moving. Stun him, stun him, stun him. Lock him down. There it is. So I can't grab the water and stuff from these drones. So yeah, I don't know about overcharging the furnace. That's kind of a wasted potential. I mean, I could just carry it all up myself. I have a lot of water. I could stand to buy like a very long duration upgrade. I just really think this is like inefficient, but sure. Upgrades. Water. And then it lasts for 4 rounds. And then I can just drop a couple. So functionally it costs me 5 water. But then 5 iron will make it so that that water lasts for like 20 rounds. Well, never mind, because all the iron already got picked up. Well, that's kind of annoying. I really thought I would get back in time, but my drones are just so effective that it does not matter. Oh, no, 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 no. Muscle memory, I brought it too high, and then I did that. So I just spent all my water for no benefit, and then I spent a bunch of time carrying things around instead of mining new resources, like an idiot. And now I have a bunch of drones that are idling because they have nothing to do, because of course they don't. Now, again, I could carry these up to throw in the furnace, and that would make sense, but then, like... Well, actually, I do have enough resources. I did find enough. So we can carry... I don't know. If I carry 5, that's 20 waves of increased cycles. Right? I don't know that that's super worthwhile, but... we're gonna try it. I think it can only hold 4, actually. The stun cannon is working. I'm gonna drop one of these to be just a little bit faster. How do I do this? Alright, oh, I don't know how to add to the fuel stack, and I'm dying. So, I'm very upset right now with this. Add to the fuel stack, it says. Well, I would love to. I'm literally trying to. Maybe I didn't even have to manually carry it. Maybe there's a button in the upgrades menu, but I'm like dying. Dying for a power-up that I have yet to get and only invest time and energy into. Lame. Alright. Not battle. Upgrade. Fuel stack. Fuel stack. How do I do it? What, like... Oh, you just have to click up onto this. Alright. Sure. There. It's all loaded up. Super simple. Didn't have to carry it. Didn't have to do any of the insanity that I was doing. You can just win the game, brother. Alright, well, we have water. We have a lot of cobalt, so the lost health isn't actually that big an issue, to be honest. I'd like to get the combat drone upgrade at one point. This doesn't have anything in it. Isn't that supposed to... Oh, wait, I need to bring 2 iron to it. That's what it is. It looks like there's 2 little square symbols on the ends of it. It's just a scanner? Oh, that makes all of my scanning 2 sections deep. Okay. I believe this is like the orthogonal miner. It shoots a laser in all the cardinal directions for big digs. Okay, this extended range on the scan is very cool. I was really hoping for this mine to have better value, digging through a bunch of crazy stuff. But we're finding like a lot of thin rock, so it's really not that important. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's put it down, and we'll see what happens. I mean, that's a pretty big boom, right? I'm kind of an idiot, though, because I didn't bring my teleporter with me. And now it's time to do the combat. Oops. Yeah, big doo-doo there. We also didn't find very much. So upgrades, 15 chips. Parasitic drones? Nah, man. Battle drones all the way. 2 stacks of battle drones. One purchase of repairs. And then you just battle, dude. Oh, this thing is big. But hey, the shooters are great. The combat drones, they did a lot there. Okay, so our iron in the furnace is doing a great job. Everyone's loving it. We're gonna do a little bit more pilot holes here at a lower strata where it's a little easier to dig. If I had a map, I could maybe even find things that we've uncovered, like, in the shallower ends from our mining that I just never saw because we haven't been in that area since extending our sensor range. So maybe I can dig upwards and have a glance at some of our previously excavated areas. Nothing too promising, must say. But still, that extra mining time from the furnace is nice. Like, it does add up. We should really connect these holes, even if it's just to make sure our drones have a good path in the future. I mean, are we ever mining? Holy. I believe this is a seed. And I believe our drones will do a great job trimming the iron from it. So let's just make sure we give that seed lots of room to grow and make infinite iron. I wonder if that area keeps dropping seeds or if it's a one-time thing. Also, I don't need to clear out these rocks, but it just feels right. You know, it's like satisfying. I don't have much time to do anything at the base anyway, right? So, back we go. Combat, battle upgrades. Once again, we have lots of water. I wonder if there's a furnace upgrade I can do. All of those were costing water, but I'm pretty sure I did them all. We've just been so much luckier at finding water than iron. That guy would be much easier to pop if I had a bigger laser. Okay, well, let's explore to the left. I also never really explored all of the chasms that were blown up by that mine I brought down deep, but I didn't immediately see anything, right? We just saw the water and we went and mined it right away, so I'm not that hopeful. But yeah, you'd think with the extended range we'd be finding a lot more stuff a lot faster. Instead, I'm kind of underpowered in terms of my drilling. Finally, something for our drones to pick up. I feel like I haven't even been upgrading the drones that much, but I guess they did say it would be a barren land, so here we are. And this is exactly why I thought the teleporter would be the pick, because in a barren land, the time it would take to fly back up to the surface and whatnot would just be ludicrous. But I'm digging through easy strata here, and it's taken me many, many taps. So I think I need to go back up and see if I can find better digging, easier resources, all that stuff, all that jazz. These rocks aren't super easy for digging, but hey, there's a dark blue strata coming back into view. And some minerals even, look at that. You have insufficient minerals. Just trying to dig above and then down so that less of this gets knocked into the abyss. And there we go. Lots of ore, finally. Finally. Ooh, even a water. Well, we can teleport back and deal with the rest of this digging in a moment. Yeah, I do wonder if I should have done the more aggressive upgrade with the furnace. You know, burn much more iron, but then get much more time in between rounds. But I feel like one iron lasting 4 rounds and then just kind of forgetting about it, just having a passive upgrade is just so worthwhile. It's just easy digging. I'll bring this all down, make it easier for the drones. And then hopefully we can connect an even better route from above. Finding some yummies along the way. All of that so far has been our bonus furnace time. Now we're on actual time. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I mean, I really like this extended range of vision. It really does work out quite well. Let's make sure it's all connected. I'm gonna need a water. Actually, I think I have a water below. So we're actually already good to go on this thing. I really feel bad for not thoroughly checking what the mining bomb that we dropped to the bottom did. Like, we may have already revealed a ton of resources. Again, I don't think that we have, but like, it's certainly possible. Just mining a little bit, because I think if I carry this thing home, I'll have enough time to get back and then some. Well, as long as I leave now. Okay, well. Let's go. Upgrading my drill is going to have to be like the next thing on the list, because we were digging real slow down in the depths. And that thing isn't giving me a new red bubble to consume. I wonder if the drones... I think they fly diagonally. So, like, it is nice if you can get a little bit of savings there. Hull hardening. Hardens the hull to take less damage from monsters' melee hits. Power drill. Honestly, I think you just power drill. Power drill is just real strong. Upgrading our laser does need to be high on the list. To shoot projectiles, to hit harder, to turn faster, like all the things everywhere, all the time. Just popping these zits here. The flyer flew to the left and got chewed up by the battle drones, which is good. But yeah, drill upgrade. It's nice that we got a drill upgrade from the supplement bonus, but we'd still really benefit from actually upgrading the drill. And actually, we did just get the ore delivered. I think it's 14 at least. Yeah. 22 for the next one. That one's debatable. We'll see what happens. I could have upgraded the furnace to do a better job of digging out water or consuming water to extend the length of rounds. In fact, I could even probably drop off some water. And really extend the amount of time we have in between each round. Not sure if that really adds value at this point. because it would cost so much iron to get it up and running. Sometimes water does become this weird bonus resource, though, you know? So let's go down in the depths here and see if we did uncover something. Seems like a pretty resounding no. Holy, it did go very deep. But look at how slow we are at digging through this strata, right? Like, just terribly so. We must have gotten some lucky to get this deep without hitting so much bedrock. It's quite the depth. We're in like a narrow throat, it feels. But then also right against the bedrock on the bottom. Well, you know, this is pretty barren, gotta say. Not only is it barren, but it's slow digging. I'm running out of time. I'd love to reveal this before going back up. Give some really long-range prospects for our drones to do. Battle. Again, we're very short on battle upgrades right now. They're very ore intensive, right? And ore is like the thing we don't have a ton of. Okay, I feel like I'm shooting the wrong side. Hey, stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Yeah, we took a lot of damage there. So, combat upgrades. As much as I want more drill upgrades, we need combat upgrades. Alright, let's go digging into the side again. This is probably near enough where the relic will be, right? Nice and deep, not quite at the bottom. But yeah, there's so much. It is very barren. Like the game is living up to the name right now. I don't seem to be able to find resources. I'm sure there's a big clump somewhere. I might have just missed it, but yeah. I can dig through bedrock, but there's generally not a huge value in it unless it's just blocking you from accessing something or getting a better straight line through path. Especially right now where I'm just trying to find resources that you can't find in bedrock. I don't think you can find any resources in bedrock, but you know what I'm saying. If you dig around, is there really nothing to be found? This is some slow digging. We gotta go higher. We're just too deep. This is because of our mine bomb that let us like blow up deep into the earth, but unfortunately it didn't find much. A little bit of water over there on the right. Again, we have a lot of water, so I'm not too concerned about it. I don't want to dig those down, so I'll dig upwards. Everything here is 2 hits anyway, so it's not a big deal. Another supplement. Now this would use the water. So we did just find water. It would be nice to reveal this and use the water before the drones pick up the water. And then I'll have to find new water. Normally I wouldn't have dug it out because I don't think I'd have time to carry it back to the base, but good time to set it up. And then, yeah, 12 pips. I mean, we probably have enough for a couple different things here. The laser upgrade that we needed, a couple repairs. And then again, the water is a bit wasteful, but don't need any of the things that are offered to me. Guy coming down from the top left. The stunners on top of it. Now we have enough combat drones out there that I'm feeling good. And yeah, the enemy is just acting weird. So there we go. We've got the supplement. Let's dig through the earth here and see if we can find anything fun. Guess the answer there is no. There was a drone. That one was probably coming down to pick up the water that I grabbed. And then he just stopped. He's like, well, now what do I do? Wow, we're one-shotting all this. That's good to know. Come on. Where are the resources? I even have the scanner depth of 2, right? So, like, this is a bit crazy. Wow, I must just barely be missing them, because sometimes you look at the map at the end and you're like, wow, there were resources everywhere, but you're just not getting them. I'm actually going back to the base, so I may as well grab these. Not super exciting, especially considering all our drones holding off here. Add a toxic component to the fumes. Nervous systems of the monsters, slowing down their movement. I don't mind that. Is that an upgradable feature? Movement speed 70%. Well, it's something. Let's see if we can go in here. I mean, I still feel quite slow. I only have 1 movement upgrade, right? So I'm not a very fast man. There we go. I feel like the resources are quite shallow somehow. And then I just need to find some water again. But at least our drones have something to do. There we go. Let's get out of here. We got no time. And yet I'm still digging. We're really close to the surface though, right? Come on, drones. You never led me wrong. Uh-oh. It's battle time. Hopefully this is a combat supplement. Create a stun blast around the target monster. Yo, I love that. As much as resurrection is like OP. Just look at the, see that stunner? You see that stunner? Insanely good. Insanely good supplement. Killed everything. Okay, in that case, I feel a lot safer. So let's maybe get a movement speed upgrade finally. Top speed. Vroom, vroom, vroom. I guess they are not harvesting the tree, which is a little bit annoying. I thought that they had in past games because I've seen lots of blocks at the foot of a tree that looked like they kind of fell off the vine, but I guess it's not always the case. You think there's a new red fruit for me to grab? Could be, right? You never know. Is it higher up? Yeah, it's over there. Okay. And I guess the answer to that question was no. And again, see, like, I can dig through the bedrock, but it just helps me kind of get around. Sometimes bedrock is in a very awkward position. But there you go. So that's all done. Going lower, baby. The time lapse at the end is just going to show this such random digging. But I guess it's gonna have a flight path to it, so you'll be able to see, oh, I was traveling down at that time, just digging randomly. It's not like there's randomly gonna be digs at the top and then at the bottom and back at the top, you know. It is in one direction, like a worm, working its way through the soil. The lack of finding things, though, is bad. And I'm not even that good a driller with the drill upgrade. I think I need to go find my teleporter. Or we're gonna run into big doo-doo here. I mean, it has to be on the right, right? Where did I leave it? Where did I leave it? Thankfully, we didn't find it. And look at that, another. So close. So close, but no time to lose a bunch of health. The drones are coming online. The stunner is doing what stunners do. Life is great. I don't have a ton of materials to upgrade anything. I still don't know if I probably still need a drilling upgrade because the relic is down in the soils I don't want to dig through because they're too strong for me. Also, I don't know what other gadget I could be using here. Seems unlikely to be a huge get because it has to be like an elevator gadget, basically, right? Or like the 3 drills, but I've already kind of drilled down to the bottom, so I don't know. This is huge, though. We are finally finding what we were looking for, which is some gosh darn resources. Can you imagine that? And we'll even dig our way back to the surface here, just in case we can find anything interesting. The answer to that question is gonna have to be a resounding no. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. So the tree isn't bad, though. Take one of them. Alright. Can I drill this wall? No. They won't let me drill the bedrock that actually exposes us to the surface. Install a mining blaster on your suit, which can explosively destroy rocks around you, or underground station. I don't mind that, but I don't want it either. I do like it because it tells you where the center line is, but you know, I have so much water. I mean, again, I guess I could do this. Stack 4 waters, and then that'll give us 12 extra seconds a bunch of times. No need to upgrade it any further than that. Hit the suit blaster. Well, I really don't want to use it on a bunch of, like, easy digging rock. What? And I also don't want to leave this behind. It's just annoying. I feel like if I hit X, I'm going to accidentally teleport myself, kind of thing, but let's get down here. It said hit X. Oh, but it was square because it thinks I'm using an Xbox controller. Okay. Upgrades. Can I upgrade that soup blaster? Is that a thing? It is. I'd like it to be bigger. Boom boom. Pretty expensive though. Laser. That thing's hitting me. Thankfully, the drones, the combat drones, are on top of it. Maybe I just need more combat drones, man. You think? Their enemy movement speed being lowered due to the toxic fumes is pretty great. It's a great supplement for the furnace that I got. Okay, let's not dig through bedrock because that sucks. Man, I just need a better drill. I'm out of areas of easy digging, basically. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's at least 2 caches up there that I just failed to get, but that's part of the game, right? You're not going to find every resource. I do like the iron worms, though. We used those in the past, and they, like, multiply the amount of resources that you're finding at locations, and that just feels right. You know, just feels right. I wonder, the mission that says, like, you know, you don't have any gadgets when you start, like, I'm like, I wonder if that's a good mission to be like, okay, yeah, you're gonna get gadgets when you play, so perhaps you can take the teleporter and worms and just have a great economic time. But I think the answer to that's no. Fun to start with 2 gadgets, but there's only so much you can do with it. Especially if you don't have a ability to fight the monsters. We found something here though, so let's go ahead and use our bomb. Yes. I'm even gonna cut this open. We actually are at 20 ore, so we could upgrade our drill. I think it's maybe 22, so finally we're in the right ballpark at least for that big upgrade. And then after getting the drill upgrade, we can talk about more combat upgrade. That might be laser upgrades, you know, the ability to delete projectiles with it. It could be combat drone upgrades. I think there's 1 level left that we could do. We also have a ton of water, like a lot of it. So there's something to be said about that as well. We do be digging, I'll tell you that for free. I left my teleporter down below me. But I'm trying to get a couple extra swipes in here. Alright, we are way over time. Beep, beep, beep. Upgrades. Again, I want this drill upgrade first. So then it's like, what can I afford? Well, not very much. Grab some stunner upgrades. But yeah, 20 and 10 and 16, or rather 24. There's a lot of big, expensive upgrades that I would like to do. Oh, this guy's teleporting. At least everything is slowed, even the air units, you know? Alright. Nice. Rap. So, just to make sure, just top up my extenders. Okay, I did get the drill upgrade, and even with that, I don't feel very fast. But hey, the scanner depth So huge. So great. I almost feel like we're too deep down here, you know? It doesn't feel like I'm finding anything. Oh, bedrock cavern. I remember our scanner depth is 2, so even if there was like material on the other side of the bedrock, we would see it. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Wow. We are digging. Let's go up and use our bomb. Get a little bit more. Well, never mind. I was gonna do it, but not if we. Not if we were opening up a cavern. It's easy digging. Could it really be down here? Something's here. I think this takes a water, and then we get like a new drone friend. Sometimes I wonder, like, on past maps, I've gotten, this is something big. I've gotten, like, a pet upgrade, so now I have a pet that plays inside my dome all game. And, that pet, where are the wires, dude? That pet, I found very deep once, so I'm wondering if you have to go deeper than you actually need to win the game. To actually find some like permanent, upgradable, unlockable stuff, you know? Either way, we're finally in the zone. Oh, water. Don't say I never did anything for you, kid. See? He's like a happy... He's a happy something. Alright. Combat upgrades. I didn't get much, but at least I have either turning speed or just turning speed. Just take the turning speed. It's not really what I was hoping for, but it now lets me flip from side to side a lot faster. Especially if something's hitting me actively. Okay, buddy. Get off my my drone here. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. We're trying to grow up a few big boys, but I don't care. Okay. My suit explosion is almost charged up here. There it is. I hit that a second early and I could have... I think I could have gotten the whole thing unlocked. But that's fine. Looks like we have 4 chords again. 2 to the bottom left, 1 to the bottom right, and then the one that I already got. Nice and easy. I say nice and easy, but this is a drill. We are drilling. And then we come back across. Presumably this one is a bit lower. Yeah, there is the wire coming down. Nice, nice. Let's frickin' go, dude. We got lots of time with our extended water and iron burning in the furnace. Dig along here for no reason other than I feel like it. Easy digging, but then the strata got harder. Look at that. Right on the money. So the thing is that I would like to survive more of the last, like, ultimate wave's power, because it's like a bonus win to actually survive it without needing the power of the relic. The problem is, without at least a laser upgrade, I don't think I could survive anything. I need way more DPS, so give me a chance to get some ore down here. We'll see if the robots ever end up making their way down. I don't think I have that many resources on the map for them to be picking up, but our ore is slowly ticking up. It was at like 16, now 17, 18, you know. Slowly ticking. At least if I reveal the first couple, too, they will start making their way down. Yeah, I know. You're excited to be open. Upgrades. Again, the laser costs 20, and I'm at 18. These things move very fast, even with the slower movement speed. Ooh, yeah, that thing hits pretty hard, yeah. Yeah, it hits pretty hard, that thing. But hey, there's the combat drones. They're going out, doing their thing. Thank God that's not, like, falling on top of the drone dome. I bet you that's what they want to do, right? Is blow up on top, and then everything would fall. Right on top of you. Is there a good pathway to get here? Like, did I make the worst path in history? Going up, down, and around kind of thing? And around, and around. Well, that is what it is, I think. Perhaps I can help carry some of it? I'm so rich, but I can't get my riches out of the hole, you know? I haven't actually upgraded my drones that much for them to be able to get this deep quickly, and there isn't that many of them, so I think that this might even be a waste of time. But, I don't know, it feels fun. Let's do that with lots of time. Grab this. I'm not a very fast engineer. I have not put many points into that movement. There are the drones. They are coming down now, finally. A couple of them. Not to mention I have the other funny guy that we gave a water to. So he should be flying around somewhere. And there come the drones. Okay. They're not very fast, but they'll do their part. It's nice to be able to fly straight up and just go vroom vroom. Though I'm wondering, the drones are coming down on that side. I'm probably too far left. Let's get out of here. Upgrade the laser. Upgrade. I mean, 9 is just not enough. It's just not enough. But sure. Okay, here we go. The big thing. Yeah, I do not have enough power-ups for this intensity of baddies. Look, there's 2 giant things on that side. That's not a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna have to let the drones kill the thing on the right. The stunner's working it too, right? So... I mean... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this doing something scary? It looks like it's doing something scary. Let's kill that real quick. Is he doing something scary on this side too? Yeah, okay, okay. And this is a bit scary. But I have a lot of cobalt, so maybe he's just stun locked? Uh-oh, that does not look stun locked. Well, success. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Oh, baby. 11 kilometers, 1,800 blocks. Yeah, look how weird this map was, man. Like all that super choked thing at the bottom, where you have to go down and then to the right and then underneath, and like, oh wow. So we found the resources on the left. We're so close to the resources on the right, but now I'm gonna empty out this big void on the left. Right, so much nothing. Digging down there, still nothing. And then boom, that was a huge cross. It wasn't centered, but like it gave us a ton of value. And again, like, okay, I found some decent stuff there. I feel like now I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of time digging out different regions. But like, there's nothing to be found, dude. You gotta go left and right. Huge pocket of gems on my left, but just not going that way. Instead, I'm digging through all the emptiness. Alright, so I found that one on the right. Did I find the one on the left? Oh no, I don't dig the one in the middle top because that's growing a tree. That's why I'm leaving that one, of course. Yep, digging through a bunch of empties. So much empty. But finally, I find the one on the left of that big cross. And now I'm down to that bottom right portion. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We found the relic, we dug out the rocks, and out we went. Now let's have a look. Show the mine, because I'd like to know... Oh, and we'll reveal resources if there are any. I'd like to know... Like, yeah, we have a huge pile of resources down there that the folks are bringing up, which is great. But yeah, we didn't really, like, we kind of did empty out all the other pockets of ore. They were coming to the bottom because we had mined it all out. So, see here, right now the ore on the tree is falling to the ground. There's a couple pieces on the ground. I'm wondering if they would go and pick those up next, or if they're ignoring the tree unless I go and peel the pieces off. I'm not sure. But hey, I mean, look, I hit... Or, this is the button for revealed resources. What do we got? Anything? What's this thing? So this might be the pet. If I can get this thing on the map. But I never can seem to find it. It's in a... Not even that trickiest spot, is it? Is it before the choke or after? I actually don't know. Is it straight up from the relic? And then near these big pockets on the right? Yep, well, I don't know. Once again, no pets for me. One of these days, I'll find one. Quick drones. A new gadget ability. Release more drones in quicker succession. Like, would you carry the drones with you? How does that work, I wonder? So anyway, my only pet is a Pengu. But what would I do without Pengu, right? And now what's this? Heavy hitters. Melee monsters. I mean, you could do the sword on one like this, right? Sword, maybe even artillery. Actually, artillery's very awkward when they're on your own orb. So I don't know. Artillery's so weird to me, where like, The aerial units are a bit harder to hit. The ground units are a bit harder to hit. The DPS doesn't feel that much better because it doesn't have the consistency and like the stunning of the laser. But hey, I mean, the sword would be cool for this one, wouldn't it? Maybe even the Tesla Dome, because you like would create electrical fields all around your dome. Anyway, it's interesting. It's one of the ones I'll think about. But I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.